They came into the season rated number 1. They did not disappoint. The Mission Viejo girls softball team not only proved they were worthy of the number 1 pick on the field, but off the field as well in the classroom, with a host of scholar athletes. Going into the CIF final, the Diablos were undefeated at 30-0, a perfect season. Tonight, we look back at the Diablos' year. I'm Paul Higgins. This is Coach's Corner, and all the action starts right now. Hello everybody, I'm Paul Higgins and welcome to this edition of Coach's Corner, coming to you from Mission Viejo High School. Today, of course, the focus of the show, the Mission Viejo girls softball team. Their current record, 30-0. They play in the championship game. One reason they're so good, they have great players and a great coach. Coach Troy Ybarra, welcome to Coach's Corner. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
I know that we were putting this in the works a couple weeks ago. We actually got rained out,
correct,
which was kind of crazy. But Coach, you're 30-0. You have Bailey Roberson plus 3 other outstanding players that we're going to talk to today. How did you make it to 30-0?
Well, it's been a good run for us. The kids take a game at a time. They break it down to an inning at a time, and good practices, practice plans, tremendous work ethic all the way around, and it's just carried us to this far right now.
Yeah, and Bailey, exceptional player. I have to mention a 4-year varsity starter with Bailey, second team All-League. She has 2 sisters, of course, and her dad played at UCI. Did he play with you?
No, he was younger than I am.
Younger than you?
Younger than I am.
Hey, it's okay.
Yeah.
Bailey, I mentioned, and we were talking about it, and I know it's somewhat, you know, a tearjerker in one sense because it's bittersweet. Last high school game of your career in the championship. Tell me what's going through your mind right now.
Well, I'm glad this will be my last game. It's good to go out with a good game and not a bad game. So I'm excited, but it's also a little bit sad at the same time.
What made you decide not to continue your athletic career and focus more on academics at this point?
Basically, just like the major I wanted to study wasn't offered at a school that I really wanted to go to where I could play softball also, so I kind of had to choose.
And it's speech pathology, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Now,
correct.
why did you choose that?
I love working with kids, and so I've known for a long time that I wanted to work with kids. And
yeah.
My grandpa works in education, so he kind of helped me.
Well, he's steering you in the right direction.
Yeah.
Coach, what is it that you like about Bailey? I mean, you've known her since she was such a young girl, and you said 10 years she's been coming onto this field.
Yeah, Bailey is one of those athletes that leads by example, on and off the field, academics, 4-year scholar athlete. You know, she's our athlete, scholar athlete on the dirt as well. Her work ethic, and she just leads. Just a joy to coach, right. Just a coachable kid, and like the rest of them as well. And that's what's got her, you know, to this point with us.
Bailey, you guys have had great pitching, obviously, and the game that you just played, you won 2-0. So great defense as well. Tell me about playing that second base position. What do you like about it? What's the most difficult aspect about playing it? Do you not like it and coach just put you there?
No, I like it. That's where I wanted to play, and I'm very glad that I get to play there. The most difficult, it's really not that difficult when you have Taylor on the mound, and nothing gets hit to us all too often, but probably the most difficult thing is just communicating with everyone and making sure we know where to cover and what pitch is coming, and make sure we...
Do you see the game coming at you fast or slow? A lot of athletes, as they increase their ability, the game speeds up. With you, is it a fast game or is it a slow game? Do you know what I mean?
I think it depends on the game. Like, sometimes if we like get into a rhythm, I don't know, I always think we should like slow ourselves down and then we'll like play better. If things start to get crazy, then I try and slow things down. So I think of it more as a slower than faster. So
Coach said, been coming in this field 10 years. Gets pretty dusty out here. You got the freeway noise. You know, it's a good ballpark to get some home runs out of. For the kids coming up that might be watching this in the 5th, 6th, 7th grade that could get here when they're freshmen, what are some of the advice points that you could say to them, those young girls that are going to come out here and take your spot?
I'd probably just say take in what the coaches have to say and listen to what they are telling you because they know what they're doing. Obviously, we've gotten this far, so they know how to coach and what their meaning is behind all the yelling and hard practices,
That's
and
pretty
just
good
enjoy
advice.
it. Yeah.
That's pretty good advice. And do it with a smile. She's got a beautiful smile. No doubt about that. Coach, you brought a good one, and we're going to see 3 more. Bailey, I wish you all the luck in the world.
Thank you.
Please keep us in the loop with your career in speech pathology. I know you're going to do some great things.
Thank you.
All right, when we come back, we'll have yet another great player for the Mission Viejo Diablos. She's the catcher, and it's Kayleen Shafer. She's going to Oregon State. More of Diablos softball in Coach's Corner right after this. Mission Basilica School is a Catholic parochial school with single-grade classrooms from pre-kindergarten through 8th grade.
We have absolutely the best to offer in education. We don't just educate the child academically. They are nurtured spiritually. They are guided through their spiritual journey. They are loved, every being of them.
A blue ribbon school for academic excellence, located on the beautiful grounds of Mission San Juan Capistrano, Mission Basilica School.
Why go anywhere else for your remodel project when you can find everything here at Untitled? Our expert staff has years of experience which is passed on to you whether you are a homeowner, contractor, or designer. At Untitled, we make your project easy with our beautiful and unique showroom filled with tile, stone, decorative glass, wood tile, granite, and quartz like Pentel, Caesar Stone, and USA Cambria. Find out why Untitled is the most referred showroom in South Orange County. Come in, call, or visit us on the web today.
At Olsen Orthodontics in San Juan Capistrano, they want to see you smile, and it starts from the first visit.
On my very first appointment, before I left, I knew exactly what I was getting, how much it was going to be. They were incredibly friendly, so it just made sense. It was completely at home here.
Dr. Olsen does an excellent job of making his patients feel comfortable.
Well, I was just really enjoying coming here and seeing him. I loved to see Dr. Olsen.
Call or visit Olsen Orthodontics today. Hi everybody, I'm Paul Higgins and welcome back to Mission Viejo High School, the site of Coach's Corner today on location with the Diablos girls softball team. Joining us now is their catcher, Kayleen Shafer. She's on her way to Oregon State University where she's going to have a great time playing up there and also going to school. And Coach Ybarra, this girl, a catcher, what do you trust most about her catching position?
Her experience. She's been a catcher all her life. She's been a catcher since I met her when she was 8 years old, and has never stopped and just has gotten better and better and better, and that's what she'll be doing at Oregon State.
Yeah, Kayleen, you said your mom played softball, but she didn't catch. And briefly again, tell us why you decided to become a catcher.
Well, catching, you get to be in every single play, touch the ball every single pitch, and that just really interested me. For a while, when I was just playing rec ball, I was pitching and catching, and then I had to choose one, and I chose catcher.
They say sometimes the catchers are the smartest athletes on the field because there's so much going on, and when a batter comes up, whether they bat left or right-handed, do you immediately look at their tendencies and say, you know what, I know where this girl's going to try to go with the ball, and this is the way we should pitch this girl. And Coach obviously knows that as well, but are you starting to notice, and have you noticed that in the past?
Yeah, I think I notice a lot of the same things that he notices, like where they're standing in the box or what they did the time before and what their swing looks like, so where they might hit the ball. Yeah, I've been paying attention to a lot of that.
Now, you've known Coach a long time, spent hundreds, if not thousands of hours on this field, right?
Yep.
We'll guesstimate. I don't know what it would be, Coach, but it's quite a bit in the last 10 years. What do you like most about this guy sitting next to you?
I like how competitive he is, always wants to win. He'll push you because he wants nothing but the best, and I think that's what I like most.
Last year you guys won it all, everything, and then this year you come in, you're rated #1 in the preseason poll, and here you are at 30-0 getting ready to do it again. I know the feeling's pretty cool. You haven't won it yet, but what's been the whole experience the last 2 years for you?
I think after my sophomore year, when we lost second round, there was just kind of a switch that it was kind of like a turning point in our careers when we realized, like, we don't want to lose. We want to win. We only want to win. We'll do anything that it takes to win. And I think after losing that year, that was just our turning point for us.
Yeah, Coach, you have outstanding athletes that are athletes, but also you have outstanding student athletes. Tell me how important that is for you as a coach to know that you've got smart players that you get to coach.
Well, the intelligence, when you tell them one time, maybe two, they're going to get it.
Yeah.
And I've always used the theory ever since rec leagues, 2 + 2 is 4. Okay, you get it, you understand it. It's the same thing. Hey, you need to back up this throw. You need to know what pitch is coming so you can rotate and anticipate and base running and tag up when you're supposed to tag up. And once they get it, then it becomes easier and you move on to the next piece. But yeah, the intelligence, the faster they get it, the faster we get to move forward.
Mission Viejo has certainly had some great success this past school year. Football championship, CIF, baseball could do it, you guys could do it. School's been here a long, long time. I think you mentioned, 2,600 students?
2,600 students.
2,600 students. You get a lot to choose from. How do you narrow it down? Is it teaching these girls and meeting them at such a young age and then bringing them here to Mission Viejo?
The coaching truly is so important at a young age. In rec ball, in all-stars, and travel ball, coaching is the key. And if they get the right coaching, they get the right training, and that's the key. And then it has to come from them. It takes two.
Sure.
You got to want to be coached and want to be trained, and then their work ethic off the field by themselves is what these 4 kids, really are good at.
Yeah.
They do so much work on their own, and you can't teach that.
Kayleen, what do you like most about playing softball, and why did you decide to go on and play in your college career?
I just love the competitive nature and the fact that you could be 0 for 3 during the game, but still come up in the last inning and win the game for your team. And I just love that competitiveness.
And any advice that you could pass on to a young freshman that maybe be behind the plate, catching in your spot?
Just work hard, never give up, always hustle, and just work your hardest.
Always hustle. I love that.
I got a quick question.
Yeah.
Were you 0 for 3 last year and got the winning hit, or were you what?
Yeah, I was 0
were
for
you?
3 before I got that.
See how you have
winning
championship game. That's what she was 0 for 3 and got the championship winning hit.
That's
in
amazing.
the bottom of the 9th walk-off.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's a great feeling, and I wish you all the luck at Oregon State University. Some really special
Thank
things
you.
are going to happen for you. Kayleen Shafer on her way to Oregon State University. She's going to do some special things, and we wish her all the luck. When we come back, more of Mission Viejo Diablo softball right here on Coach's Corner.
Why go anywhere else for your remodel project when you can find everything here at Tile? Our expert staff has years of experience which is passed on to you whether you are a homeowner, contractor, or designer. At Tile, we make your project easy with our beautiful and unique showroom filled with tile, stone, decorative glass, wood tile, granite, and quartz like Pentel, Caesarstone, and USA Cambria. Find out why Tile is the most referred showroom in South Orange County. Come in, call, or visit us on the web today.
At Olsen Orthodontics in San Juan Capistrano, they want to see you smile, and it starts from the first visit.
On my very first appointment, before I left, I knew exactly what I was getting, how much it was going to be. They were incredibly friendly, so it just made sense. It was completely at home here.
Dr. Olsen does an excellent job of making his patients feel comfortable.
Well, I was just really enjoying coming here and seeing him. I loved to see Dr. Olsen.
Call or visit Olsen Orthodontics today. Mission Basilica School, located in historic San Juan Capistrano, is a blue ribbon school focused not only on quality education but spiritual enlightenment, creating a learning environment that's second to none.
I love the feel of the school and what it brings.
They're wonderful kids, have great family lives. They are brothers and sisters once they reach the campus.
A blue ribbon school for academic excellence, located on the beautiful grounds of Mission San Juan Capistrano. Hello everybody, welcome back to this edition of Coach's Corner right here at Mission Viejo High School, talking girls softball. And Coach Ybarra has brought 4 fabulous players. The third player right now is the center fielder, Alyssa Palomino. She currently has 58 home runs in her career. 60 is the mark she has gained to beat that, but that's not really the focus of our conversation today, and I'm sure that's not the focus of what she's trying to achieve in the sight of a team championship. And Coach, a great player. You've known Alyssa for a long time. We've had her on the show before. 16 home runs right now this season. 18 she hit, back in 2014 she had 18 home runs. This girl can knock it out of the park, plus she plays center field. What can't she do?
Oh, phenomenal athlete. Having her at the plate and leading off for us, it's nice to have that one-run lead early, or a base runner, steal a base and move her around, and it's nice to get her on base right off the bat.
Alyssa, I know the elephant in the room is, hey, you can if you hit 2 home runs, you'll tie the record, right? And if you hit 3, you'll overtake, and it'll be yours. But your thoughts? The record's not really, what I gather, is that important to you.
No, I'm just more focused on going out there and winning the second championship for my team. Tannen Snow, the girl who has the record, I play with her. She's an amazing athlete, and if it's anybody, honestly, it should be her. She's a great athlete, and she had, I think, 5 in CIF with her short run, but she's just an all-around stud, and so we're just really trying to go for the second championship.
You're on your way to University of Arizona, full ride, and I know that you're going to be hopefully playing in the College World Series. I believe Florida just won it, right? Is that correct? Your thoughts about taking that next step to play college ball?
I'm just looking forward to going in there and having the same energy and intensity that we've had the past 4 years here, and just trying to build up that program again and just keep running, and me and Taylor are just going to try and go in there and see what we can do with that.
And Coach, she was just nominated the Orange County Player of the Year, and I know that's got to be special, not only for her, but it's got to be special for you as her coach.
It is very special, and again, I mentioned at our banquet that I saw her very first home run when she was 10 years old on our travel ball team, and the very first home run that goes over a fence. Yeah. And she came in and she was crying, and we asked her what happened, and she said there were tears of joy. Wow. And it's been literally my tears of joy watching this player play all these years, watching her grow up, being part of her family, and hitting these 58 home runs here the past 4 years. It's just phenomenal. It's wonderful.
Why is it that you can hit the ball so well?
I just go in there and just try and stay relaxed and just try and see my pitches and see the ball. I will go in there and I'll fail sometimes, like I'll admit against South Hills, I just wasn't seeing the ball, I was thinking. And I just know that I have to go up against Ukaipa and just stay relaxed and stay focused.
What are you going to miss most about playing on this field? As we've talked about it already with 2 of your teammates, you've been coming here since a very young girl, and now you're going to graduate and go on to play on much bigger venues, and you're going to be traveling a lot more, but it all started right here.
I think I'll just miss the energy and just playing with these girls, and just the energy that we bring to each other and how we feed off each other and how we're all just so close. I think I'll miss playing with them the most.
University of Arizona is getting a great player. Will she start her freshman year?
It's up to Coach Candrea. She has a very good chance. There's not too many freshmen that do, but she's on her way. She's part of that junior national team going to Oklahoma City Sunday. So those are good, stepping stones for her to get that opportunity to play for Mike.
Coach, you and your assistant also got an award. Tell us about that.
Yeah, Coach Mascarenas and I received Orange County Coaches of the Year for the first time, and it's quite an accolade for us. We put in a lot of hard work with these kids, and it shows. It shows what they have done, what they've accomplished, and again, it takes 2. Yeah. It takes their work ethic and their heart, to be able to listen to us and continue what they're doing.
15 years here and 13 years as coaching softball. Alyssa, what can you say to Coach? I know he said there was tears last night at the banquet. What are you going to miss most about this guy?
I think I'll just miss him pushing me and having me be the best player I can be. Since I was 10, he's never given up on me. And I think I'll just miss having him around and just telling me everything I could possibly know. And he's been just great with everything, and he's taught me a lot about the game, and I really, really appreciate that from him.
Can you leave a couple tickets for him next year when you play in the College World Series?
Yes.
I think that's a done deal. Alyssa, congratulations. Congratulations on all your success. I know that you must be very proud of yourself. I know Coach is of you, very and proud. Certainly you represent Mission Viejo High School like no other softball player has in a long, long time. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll be back with yet another Mission Viejo Diablo player, and this will be Taylor McQuillin. She's the pitcher. She's only 30-0. She's next right here on Coach's Point. Mission Basilica School is a Catholic parochial school with single-grade classrooms from pre-kindergarten through 8th grade.
We have absolutely the best to offer in education. We don't just educate the child academically, they are nurtured spiritually, they are guided through their spiritual journey, they are loved, every being of them.
A blue ribbon school for academic excellence, located on the beautiful grounds of Mission San Juan Capistrano, Mission Basilica School.
Why go anywhere else for your remodel project when you can find everything here at Tile? Our expert staff has years of experience which is passed on to you whether you are a homeowner, contractor, or designer. At Tile, we make your project easy with our beautiful and unique showroom filled with tile, stone, decorative glass, wood tile, granite, and quartz like Pentel, Caesar Stone, and USA Cambria. Find out why Tile is the most referred showroom in South Orange County. Come in, call, or visit us on the web today.
At Olsen Orthodontics in San Juan Capistrano, they want to see you smile, and it starts from the first visit.
On my very first appointment, before I left, I knew exactly what I was getting, how much it was going to be. They were incredibly friendly, so it just made sense. It was completely at home here.
Dr. Olsen does an excellent job of making his patients feel comfortable.
Well, I was just really enjoying coming here and seeing him. I loved to see Dr. Olsen.
Call or visit Olsen Orthodontics today. Hi everybody, welcome back to Coach's Corner right here at Mission Viejo High School. She's only 30-0. How about that for Taylor McQuillin, the pitcher, a senior on her way to the University of Arizona, where she's destined to be a softball star at that school as well. And I welcome you to Coach's Corner. Thank you so much for joining me. And Coach Ybarra, another great athlete here. Unfortunately, you're going to lose her, and she's going to go on to do some great things. But how do you explain 30-0 at this point?
The game starts in the circle, and having her wonderful experience in that circle all these years, her work ethic on and off the field also is just huge.
Yeah.
But yeah, being 30-0, I mean, no one would expect that, but we're here, we're at that, and we got one more to go.
That's right, one more. And right now, Taylor, you have 103 wins in your career. You beat the mark by Brittany Wild of 100, and I know that's pretty special. But I get the impression as well, like Alyssa, it's not about the number, it's about the team. Why are you so good in that circle?
I think really it's because I have such a strong team bond behind me, and I know that my team can come up to the plate and get things done with hitting and offense, and then going back out on defense knowing I have that strong infield and outfield behind me. And it's just great to have someone to depend on when a ball gets hit, or even behind the plate just on a normal pitch. So I think that my team definitely motivates me to work harder.
A lot of shutouts this year. Matter of fact, you just had a shutout. You guys didn't score a ton of runs, only 2 runs. How hard is it to pitch when you only have 2 runs compared to 6 or 7 or 8?
I think it's a lot easier to be more relaxed on the mound, even on the field when you have more runs. Even your team kind of like the stress level is up and you feel a little bit more pressurized. But I think our team has done a really great job of remaining calm throughout this entire year, no matter how many runs we had. And we just know that we all work together and we all have to stay together and stay bonded until the game's over. And I think that's what really keeps us going in the end.
Coach, I was talking, and you were part of this conversation with Kayleen about how many pitches she has and who calls the pitches. Can you break that down for us?
Well, we work together. We talk prior to the game. We have to find the umpire's strike zone. We have to see what he's calling. Sometimes he doesn't call this kind of pitch, and he'll call this pitch more often. And so depending on how the game progresses is where we're at. We talk after the innings, and hey, how you doing with this one? Let's do this one. If you ever want to make a change, let's talk about it. And so we work together, and it's been working well so far.
What's your favorite couple of pitches to throw?
I think we lean a lot towards the rise ball and the screwball. We've started throwing a lot more drop curves this year than we did last year, so I think that's benefited us as a team as a whole, and just with pitcher-catcher bond and coaching, just knowing where to go in what situations. And I think that just having a pitch that goes up and down is 10 times more effective than just having an up and out. So I think that just all the pitches this year are mixing really well together and just flowing.
There was another great pitcher that went to the University of Arizona, Jenny Finch, and I had her on the show, fabulous athlete. Have you spoken to her at all about you're going to University of Arizona? Have you guys conversed at all?
Well, I don't know if a lot of people know, but usually out here every year we do a Jenny Finch camp for our high school. So we get to spend an entire weekend listening to her coach and mentor, and just basically showing all the girls that are younger what it's like to be a softball player and how motivated and competitive you have to be. And I think that throughout those times from my freshman year to senior year, every year she gives a speech that's really similar, but there's always key things that stand out that are different. And so just learning from her and taking it in is a great way for me just to hear about it. But I have conversed with her a little bit, not on the phone or anything, but while she is out here.
Yeah.
So I think that she's really excited.
Did her being a pitcher there have any influence on your decision of going there?
I mean, I think every school that I looked at had amazing records and amazing schools, and they were great universities, but mostly what made me decide on where I wanted to go was how close it was to my family, and the academics as well as the athletics. I wanted something that was equally combined, and I think that overall it's just where I was going to fit in best and where everything was going to make me become a better player and person in life.
Well, you're going to do some fantastic things. There's no doubt about it.
Thank
Coach,
you
we
so
could
much.
easily do an hour show, you know,
Oh,
but you have so much talent here, so much going on. And again, Coach Ybarra has been here 15 years. Last year, they won everything underneath the sun. They could very well do that again this year. One more game to play. We wish you the best of luck. We congratulate you on your current success. Coach, it's always fun to see you. Thank you so much for making time.
Thank you very
All
much
right.
for being
Good
here.
luck to you.
Thank you.
You're fantastic. You're great on the microphone. I want you to do some voiceovers and major in TV and film, all right?
Thank you.
All right. For Mission Viejo Diablos girls softball team, for our entire staff here in MVTV Channel 30, I'm Paul Higgins. Thanks for watching.